I got to come from a long way to visit you today. My name is Sir Randall, and I'm the leader of the Knights of the Guild, and I'm the developer of the Early Act First Night program, and we are all over the country now. But you know, even though we're in different states far away, when our Knights go and visit our schools, they always talk about the beginning and remembering where they came from and remembering the tradition of doing the great right things that started right here at your school. The first Early Act First Night program was right here at Fopper, and that was almost 6 years ago. And this program has grown from one school to where now almost 60,000 children are studying our character building curriculum every day. We're trying to teach people to be knightly, to be noble, to be good, true people who do the right thing no matter what. And it's working. And so we're really happy to do it. But I had an opportunity to come here. I heard Fopper was going to have their knighting ceremony today. So I said, I'm going to send Sir Cass over to Judson ISD today so I can come and visit you. And so I got a chance to do that. I'm really glad to be here. And today, we're honoring the virtue of discipline. Really neat for Knights. Knights have to be disciplined because that's how Knights survived. Knights had to be disciplined, which means to always do the things that need to be done even without having to be told to do them. So Knights had to make sure their armor was always polished and ready to go. They had to make sure that their horses were always well fed and taken care of. They had to make sure that their squires and their helpers were always healthy and able and ready. And so today we do the same thing, because you have to say, well, what does discipline mean for me? Well, it means doing my schoolwork when I'm supposed to, even without having to be told, even if I don't feel like it. It's going home and remembering to use words like, yes, ma'am, when your mom asks you something, or yes, sir, when your dad speaks. Keeping your room clean, even without having to be told. You want to surprise your mom. You want to shock her and make her go, wow, what's going on? Keep your room clean without being told one time. You just watch how surprised everybody can be. That takes discipline. And discipline is something that's great to have in your heart. Today we're going to bring beautiful rewards to some of you, even though I know all of you do very disciplined things. We're going to have some very special awards today, and I don't want you to be sad if you don't get one, because we're coming back again, and we'll have more rewards and chances for you to earn them. But today, I want you to cheer really loud when your friends' names are called, and really be as happy for them as you will want them to be for you when your day comes. So, are you guys ready to find out who the first medal winners are going to be? Okay, let's get started.
We are going to begin with kindergarten. Listen up.
Good morning. Okay, let's begin. Becca Darling. Because she is able to work at her table without letting someone or something distract her from what she has been asked to do. Because she is not distracted, Becca gets her work done each day. She is a student that always tries to make good choices. She never uses her recess voice in the classroom, and she is always very careful not to hurt another person's feelings. When arriving to school each morning, Becca takes care of her morning routine without being reminded. She unpacks her backpack, orders her lunch, and starts on her work as soon as she enters the room. Becca strives each day to be an example to her peers. She regularly cleans up after herself and others and participates during Mrs. Jordan's lessons. It is nice to have such a great student setting positive examples in the classroom. Mrs. Jordan is very proud to nominate Becca for discipline. Maddie Walker was because without being asked. Maddie completes all of her work daily. She does her best, even if that means taking a little extra time and missing 3 centers in the afternoon. She works well with all students and doesn't mind helping others if needed. She listens to her friends and always shares during stations. She respects all students and their differences. Maddie is a great listener and always follows classroom and school rules. Maddie does what is asked of her without complaining. Mrs. Gott is proud to nominate Maddie for the trait discipline. Abby Smith. Because she uses good judgment in her thoughts and actions daily, inside and outside the classroom. Abby always makes good choices. She never has to be reminded of classroom rules or expectations. Ms. Cantu can always rely on Abby for any task that she is given. She works well with all of her peers. Recently, she was assigned to work with another classmate. It is because of Abby that this student has come out of her shell and has made great progress. She is a great role model and friend. Ms. Cantu is proud to nominate such a wonderful student for discipline. Congratulations, Abby.